Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly facing what insiders are calling the biggest financial disaster of his entire career, as Netflix is allegedly preparing aggressive legal action that could include taking control of his assets, even parts of his massive gym franchise empire. The controversy centers around a reported $100 million penalty tied to an alleged breach of contract involving Manny Pacquiao. Behind the scenes, sources claim the undefeated boxing icon is struggling emotionally while watching the empire he spent decades building begin to unravel. The man once known worldwide as Manny Mayweather is now allegedly under crushing financial pressure unlike anything he has faced before.
Anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the control.
The fighter who built his reputation on luxury, wealth, and business success is now reportedly watching that image collapse in front of the public eye. According to insiders, the growing financial turmoil has triggered intense emotional stress for Mayweather as the situation continues spiraling and threatens everything he created outside of boxing.
Today, to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money.
Several industry insiders claim Mayweather signed 3 separate agreements connected to Netflix and Manny Pacquiao's promotional team. Reports suggest he accepted millions in advance payments before later attempting to publicly redefine the September 19th Sphere event as an exhibition instead of the originally agreed professional fight. What was allegedly meant to protect his undefeated record may have turned into a major legal mistake, creating enormous consequences that are now exploding behind the scenes.
Fear is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay. Joe Mather, the CEO tied to Manny Pacquiao's promotional side, told ESPN that Mayweather officially violated the terms of the agreement. He made it clear that the fight has not been canceled and remains fully active, emphasizing that Mayweather committed to a legitimate professional bout from the start. Mather stated directly that Floyd Mayweather is now in complete breach of the binding contract he signed.
Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There are certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one.
The promotional executive also warned about the potentially devastating financial fallout awaiting Mayweather. Speaking to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, he claimed the damages involved could reach staggering 8 or even 9-figure territory. That means Mayweather could reportedly face penalties ranging anywhere from $100 million to nearly $900 million if he continues insisting that the contracted professional fight should instead be treated as an exhibition designed to protect his undefeated record.
As a professional fight, not as an exhibition. It was never booked as an exhibition, which makes sense because Netflix got behind it, and I would assume that they would not want an exhibition. We said the other day, I think it was actually yesterday, we said that this fight has to be a real fight and not an exhibition because 1, Netflix is involved, 2, Manny Pacquiao wants that get back.
What makes the situation even more dramatic is Netflix's reportedly aggressive reaction to the alleged contract breach and the impact it could have on Mayweather's fitness franchise empire carrying his name. Before details about Netflix's possible legal strategy emerged, Manny Pacquiao himself shared surprising insight into how the contracts were structured. Speaking with boxing journalist Lance Pugmire, Pacquiao explained that he intentionally made sure Mayweather signed first because of lessons learned from their past negotiations. According to Pacquiao, Mayweather fully understood he was agreeing to a legitimate professional fight when he accepted Netflix's advance payments.
Saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
no exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight.
Pacquiao also directly confirmed that Mayweather had already received significant money up front from Netflix. He strongly stated that once Floyd signed for a real fight and accepted the advance payments, there was no valid reason left to suddenly dispute or change the terms of the agreement.
You know, that's proposed of exhibition that was long time ago, year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses.
Boxing reporter Lance Pugmire revealed on Boxing Scene that Netflix's advance payments to Mayweather were reportedly enormous. According to him, when he guessed the amount was in the millions, sources indicated the real figure was even higher than those estimates. That revelation fueled speculation that Mayweather accepted massive upfront payments for what was contractually presented as a professional fight, only to later allegedly attempt turning it into a far less meaningful exhibition event.
If this is all true, then he absolutely is in breach of contract, and he's trying to scam Netflix, of all people. Floyd, we know, is a serial scammer at this point with the cryptocurrency.
The legal situation becomes even more complicated when looking deeper into the details of the contracts themselves. According to Mather's ESPN explanation, Mayweather reportedly signed 3 separate agreements on different dates between October and December 2025 involving 2 different parties, with all contracts eventually consolidated in January 2026. Reports claim Mayweather received money during every stage of the signing process. On top of the deposits, Mather also revealed that Floyd allegedly took out a loan against his guaranteed fight purse, creating another layer of financial obligation. That reportedly makes backing out of the fight potentially catastrophic because some of the money has already been spent before it was technically earned.
Your boy Mayweather, talking about, he thought that this fight that he had with Pacquiao was an exhibition. He took an advance pay for 3 fights.
Right.
And now they're saying he's in breach of contract because he said that.
Industry insiders say this loan structure creates nearly impossible obstacles for Mayweather if he tries to walk away from the fight without severe financial damage. Mather also emphasized that they possess extensive documentation, including DocuSign records, wet signatures, device tracking information, IP addresses, and complete digital records that allegedly make it impossible to deny knowledge of the contract terms. But the most shocking development involves reports that Netflix may be exploring legal options allowing them to target Mayweather's business assets as collateral for the potential penalties. Sources claim Mayweather Boxing Plus fitness gym franchises across the United States could become primary targets, especially at a time when the fitness brand is already facing lawsuits and growing financial instability.
1 minute's a cheap mate, but I just try to use it. Okay.
My team has no money.
Alright. My team has no money.
The money team
TMZ Sports reported in May 2025 that Mayweather's legal representatives sent aggressive legal notices to Mayweather Fitness demanding documents while threatening lawsuits involving fraud, breach of contract, defamation, and misappropriation claims. According to those reports, the company allegedly used Mayweather's name and likeness for financial benefit while connecting him to negative legal disputes despite his supposedly limited role as a brand ambassador. The problems surrounding the gyms reportedly go even deeper. HR Grapevine USA stated that employees at several Mayweather Fitness locations accused the company of delaying wages for weeks. Workers at the Highland Avenue location in Los Angeles reportedly protested in December 2024 over unpaid paychecks and possible closures, while also claiming they were discouraged from informing Mayweather about the studios shutting down during his visits.
You have a person with 20 million followers, but may not have 20 million in their bank account. So I choose fortune over fame.
The franchise has reportedly seen dozens of gym locations close over the past year. One Sacramento area facility in Elk Grove was allegedly forced to shut down following landlord lawsuits tied to more than $30,000 in unpaid rent. Sources now suggest that if Netflix pursues asset seizure actions, the entire Mayweather fitness operation could potentially be pushed into receivership or forced into asset sales to satisfy debts. That could result in Mayweather losing control of gyms carrying his own brand name. At the same time, Mayweather is also tied to a massive $340 million lawsuit against Showtime Networks and former executive Steven Espinoza. In that case, Mayweather alleges years of financial fraud connected to former manager Al Heyman, claiming fight earnings were routed into accounts controlled by Heyman where large amounts of money were allegedly mishandled or stolen through hidden transactions. The lawsuit has fueled speculation that despite earning more than $1 billion during his career, Mayweather may actually be dealing with very serious financial problems behind the scenes.
So what's so disappointing with me, Skip, Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks.
Hot 97 reported yesterday that the Internal Revenue Service placed a $7.3 million tax lien against Mayweather. The lien reportedly gives the government authority to seize assets until the unpaid taxes connected to 2018 and 2023 are fully resolved.
Everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan? Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire and made over $1 billion by the time I was 40, I think I made over, $1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent.
The Miami New Times reported in July 2025 that Mayweather's company, TB Aviation LLC, was sued by Associated Energy Group over more than $136,000 in allegedly unpaid jet fuel bills. At the same time, two Miami jewelry businesses reportedly filed lawsuits claiming Mayweather owes millions tied to luxury watches and jewelry purchases. One jeweler alleged that only around $300,000 had been paid toward an outstanding balance of approximately $1.675 million. Together, these mounting financial pressures paint the picture of a man who earned over $1 billion during his career but is now allegedly struggling to keep up with obligations on multiple fronts.
In the ring?
I think it got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me.
One of the most dramatic twists in the story is reportedly unfolding in Hollywood, where Manny Pacquiao appears to be taking over a gym location once associated with Floyd Mayweather. NBC Los Angeles reported just days ago that Pacquiao toured a Hollywood boxing gym previously connected to Mayweather branding. According to reports, Mayweather's image inside the facility is expected to be removed as the building transforms into Pacquiao Prime Boxing later this summer. During a media appearance at the gym, Pacquiao stood directly in front of a giant image of Mayweather while discussing the contract dispute. He repeated that both sides signed for a legitimate fight and said he believes Mayweather fully understands the agreement he accepted. Meanwhile, Mather compared the situation to trying to call a black car white, insisting the contract clearly defines the event as a professional fight.
I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O? Yes, you're 50 and 0 on paper, but people know you've lost.
Reactions from the boxing world have been intense. Many fans online pointed out that Floyd spent decades promoting himself as a financial genius, yet now reportedly faces lawsuits and pressure from the IRS, Netflix, his own fitness franchise, jewelers, aviation companies, and Showtime all at once. Some critics questioned how someone who earned over $1 billion could allegedly struggle with issues involving unpaid employees or jet fuel bills. Still, others remain skeptical and believe Mayweather is simply playing a strategic game behind the scenes. Some fans insist he will eventually settle everything for a fraction of the claimed amounts while protecting his fortune. Meanwhile, boxing analysts argue the entire situation reflects a serious lapse in judgment, while insiders claim Mayweather's team is urgently trying to negotiate settlements before any public asset seizure damages his carefully crafted Money Mayweather image forever.
He's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
crazy.
crazy.
It only could go but so long. And you're not fighting.
The biggest question many people continue asking is why Mayweather would sign multiple agreements, accept millions in advance payments, and then reportedly attempt to alter the terms afterward. Some believe he genuinely fears losing to Manny Pacquiao at age 49 and damaging the perfect undefeated record that defines his legacy. As Mather hinted, if Floyd truly feels uncomfortable risking his record in a professional fight against Manny, then he should never have signed the contracts in the first place and should simply admit it openly because, according to Pacquiao's side, Manny himself is not afraid. Others believe the situation points to deeper financial problems, forcing Mayweather to focus more on growing legal battles and financial pressure than preparing for a dangerous fight.
On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million.
Altogether, this situation represents what many are calling the total collapse of Floyd Mayweather's financial crisis. The undefeated champion who once earned more than $1 billion is now allegedly watching his business empire fall apart as Netflix reportedly considers seizing parts of his fitness franchise to recover a potential $100 million contract breach penalty.
I also know for a fact that Floyd is operating at a deficit right now. He is not making money, he is spending money or losing money. It's not going well for Floyd Mayweather's fight.
The reported Pacquiao contract disaster, combined with the $340 million Showtime lawsuit, the $7.3 million IRS tax lien, disputes involving unpaid gym employees, and several other financial pressures, has fueled claims that Mayweather is experiencing a complete private meltdown behind the scenes. Whether Floyd Mayweather eventually honors the agreement for the September 19th Sphere fight against Manny Pacquiao or instead faces massive lawsuits and possible asset seizures remains unclear. For more updates on boxing news, major fight developments, breaking stories, and everything happening inside the sport, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss future content. Until next time, stay tuned.